Hello everyone, I'm Sarah. Welcome to 1213 Prescott Way. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you will be notified when we post another video. Video. Welcome to our channel. Yes, I am at work as you can tell, and I am having a bean and cheese burrito that I brought from home, and then they ordered steak and shake, so I got some fries, and they have the holiday shake, which is, I got the eggnog shake. Looks delicious. There we go. So I am going to try the fries. When I first saw them, it looked like McDonald's fries. These are very good, well seasoned, you know, enough, not too much salt and enough salt. And of course this is my burrito, and I will try the shake in a minute. And I forgot my hot sauce, that really pissed me off. So welcome to VLOGMAS day 22. Now that's easy to do. 22. But I am missing my hot sauce. I believe we will be getting off early today. I have to head to Aldi's to pick up a few items. Ooh, hot. It'll be my second time in Aldi's. I also have a cup of water. Everyone asks me, so I'm going to ask you. Have you finished your holiday shopping? I'm trying to like this. I love their fries. Well, this is my first time eating them, so maybe the next person may not put as much salt. Or I should say, salt at all. It's salted to where you can taste it, so that's the good thing. And I was just gonna have this. I grabbed it to come to work, because you know I didn't feel like making anything. I didn't have a taste for anything, because I knew I was doing something for dinner. So I was like, let me just grab a burrito out the freezer. And then they ordered from Steak and Shake, and I knew Steak and Shake had a holiday shake. So I was like, ooh, this is my chance to do a video. Video. I never heard of Steak and Shake. I noticed they have a lot of diner style restaurants here in Branson and Springfield. Very good. They go good together. I was talking to one of my friends and they were telling me about the hard birth that they had. They had just given birth today. And of course they're out of town. So she has to remain in the hospital a little longer because she actually had a blood clot, a very small one. It didn't cause any complications, but they immediately started giving her blood thinners. So it brought me back to when I had my first son. I went, long story short, I went to the hospital and I had my son this Sunday, and then my mom, because we were into soap operas, and so we watched One Life to Live, All My Children, in General Hospital at the time. So I called my mom and asked her when she was coming down. This was Monday morning, the day after I gave birth to my son. And she said she would come down at 1 o'clock to watch One Life to Live with me. So I was like, cool. So after I got off the phone with her, I noticed that it was difficult for me to breathe. I was taking deep breaths, and then I buzzed the nurse. And mind you, I had a C-section, so I'm laying back. So when I buzzed the nurse, she came in and she put the bed up some so I could sit up. I was able to breathe more, you know, better. And so she left and everything. And about 20 to 30 minutes later, it happened again. This time I noticed it was even more intense. It was harder for me to catch my breath. So I just remember when the nurse came in, she sat me up. This time she lifted me up forward. And then I just remember passing out. And when I came to, I was in CCC, cardio care. I don't even remember what the other C stands for. I had the tube down my throat. I had an IV in my neck. One in each wrist. And my mom told me, and my mom was there, and I heard her say, because when I opened my eyes, my mom said, she opened her eyes. And, doctors and everyone, I'm like looking around like, what the heck is going on? Because, sorry you guys, but I need to bring this forward. You're unaware of what's going on. So when I woke up, I just had all this stuff hooked up to me on a breathing machine, and, so I found out that I had two blood clots. One went to my heart and one went to my lung. And this was in Sacramento. We had lived in Sacramento at the time, and my dad was still in Vegas. And so the doctor told my mom to call my dad because I'm not gonna make it. This was before I woke up. And so while I was in the hospital, because I had a C-section, she back then used to stay more than 1 or 2 days in the hospital. But because I had the blood clot, I had to stay longer. And then being on the cardio care floor, my cardiologist wanted me to walk the halls. And then my gynecologist, because I had the C-section, wanted me to rest. So I'm like, okay. So they gave me a pillow to push up against my incision while I walked down the hall. And that was the weirdest thing I ever, that I experienced being up on the cardio care unit, because at that time, it was all elderly people. They had pacemakers and all kinds of stuff. And then afterwards, as I saw my cardiologist, they were telling me that I would have to see him for the rest of my life, take, you know, heart medication. When he was telling me this, when I was in his office, you know, that I have to take heart medication for the rest of my life, and I'm not a medication kind of person, so I was like thinking, and I'm 20, mind you, so I'm like, what? You know, to myself. So I was like, I'm not going to be taking no heart medication and seeing a cardiologist for the rest of my life as if I'm, you know, old. I'm young, I'm starting my life. So I would say the next visit, because I had to see him once a month, you know, my next visit, he was like, I don't know what happened, but this is your last visit with me and you don't need to take the heart medication. Your heart is just fine. I'm like, thank you. I knew this. So that was my experience with that. And then after that happened, I was hearing about people not experiencing the same thing. But what had happened was the blood clots broke off from my incision, you know, my C-section. That's how I ended up that way. But a lot of people that I know of or heard of, I won't say no, that did have blood clots that went to, you know, major places like that, they didn't make it. So I remember my mom always saying, you ought to, that was when we were Buddhist, you ought to be grateful to be here. Which I am, because I know my mission isn't over. It's just beginning. You reinvent yourself every year after year, decade, and my mission is not over until I say it's over. That's how I feel about that. How about you guys? Are you the writer of your own story? Do you say what your destiny is, or do you let fate determine your destiny? Just a question I want to throw out there, because I like to be the one in control of my life, whether good or bad, fail or succeed. It's because of me. Guys, I'm ready to try that eggnog shake. They had another one that was peppermint chocolate, so you know I had enough of that. I already tried 2 of them. I even made one at home, chocolate hot cocoa with the peppermint. So I'm like, no, how about the eggnog shake? So here we go. Dang, look at this straw. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it is thick as heck. Must be a very thick banana, eggnog shake. That is good. It's so funny, I don't really care for eggnog, like to drink it straight. I either have to, like my mom, I have to put like rum or something in there, although I don't really care, you know, I don't drink it, but a shake, I can do it. I guess I'm just an ice cream person. It's so good. And that's just one of my near-death experiences. Well, I don't want to say near-death, but okay, scratch that. I have other stories, but I won't say it was like where the doctor said call your dad or some, you know, a loved one, because she's not gonna make it or whatever. That was the first and last time I experienced that kind of event. But other than that, you guys, I'm very happy with what I have. I'm going to finish this. You see, I got a small because I was like, I don't want that much. I just wanted to try it, but it is delicious, and I am very happy with the choice. So you guys, I hope you're having a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, and night, and make sure that you live your life to the fullest. I'm learning every day what that is in my life, because it seems like it changes often. you know, so I just follow whatever. It's like the path is there, and then something else will pop up like, oh, do this, and then it's sending me on a different path. But it's just all positive and success. That's what we're here for, especially going into the new year, you know, the Gregorian calendar. So we're going to have a great time and live life again to the fullest, like I said. So love you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, and night. And I will see you on the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified when I post another video. Peace.